Diino Show. What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy, Coach Diino. Of course, we doing the film review. Yo, do y'all see the mannequin that I got in the back? Tell me that's not crazy, bro. Tell me that is not crazy. So, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen and get straight to it. You feel what I'm saying? Now, listen, if you're not already in the Team I Am app, you need to get in right now. That's how I'm literally watching all of these videos. And by the way, guys, while I'm watching these videos, I want y'all to check in real quick to my girl, Tia. She's actually hosting a track meet in New Jersey. So for all of my New Jersey jumpers, you know what I'm saying? All of my New Jersey sprinters, if you in Pennsylvania, if you anywhere near the New Jersey area, hey, you might as well take a flight to come out to Jersey, to be honest, because it's going to be lit. You know what I'm saying? Right now, what I really need you to do is I need you to go ahead and I need you to get your spot. You got to register, you know what I'm saying, to the USATF meet. It's going to be at Princeton University, New Jersey. You already see the websites right there on the app. That's for all of my people who want to see me live. Of course, I'm going to be live on the Diino Show at the track meet. I'm going to be over by the jumps, the sprints, every single event. You're going to be able to see me. Shout out to Tia. You know what I'm saying? That's how we doing it. Now we're going to get to the triple jump review. Sheesh. How long did that take for us to get to the triple jump review? You know what I'm saying? Maybe too long for you guys liking, but I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, guys. We gonna have to make that quicker. Let's watch this triple jump. Oh, they clapping. He dipping. He a little too long at the board. It's like he's running the exact same way from the beginning to the end. So he's dipping from the beginning. So it's like, honestly, I could give you advice on your run. So I'll give you advice. I don't want to do the run. I'll give you advice on your jump, all right? What you need to do is you need to jump way further on your first phase, all right? And I'll say higher as well. Like, I know you're trying to go a distance, but it's so quick. Look how quick your jump is. It's less than a second. You need hang time. The key word of the day is hang time. How long are you in the air? How long are you in the air? You want to be in the air for longer, bro. You want to be in the air for longer. Shout out to Josiah. So listen, if you are a varsity member, if you are varsity, I'm going to show y'all what that means, all right? If you are varsity, that means you're a part of the All-American Academy, or if you are a verified member, that means that your film review is way longer. You know what I'm saying? If you are part of this academy right here, your review going to be longer. So shout out to everybody in the academy. Okay, so I'm going to help you out with something that is going to change your whole triple jump form. And I'm going to put it in the academy because it's something that I can't explain right now. But let me see if I could try to pause it and do something cool for everyone. All right, boom, let's do this. Do you see how we're going to draw his body, all right? Let's do it maybe bigger. Probably got to do it bigger. Not bigger, but different color. We're going to draw his body in a stick figure form. All right, now, the goal after the first phase is for you to jump as far as possible. Triple jump, all it is 3 bounds. The first phase, the second phase, and the third phase, you are not doing 3 different things. You're doing the exact same thing that you're trying to do on the second phase, you're doing on every single phase. So you know how your second phase, before you hit the ground, your knee is up. This is your second phase, right? That needs to be your first phase. Everyone thinks about this cycle and all of this stuff. And it's like, bro, you don't realize it looks like the pros are cycling. They're not actually trying to do that. That's just natural. So what you actually are trying to do is when your leg comes back around, you're trying to have it right here. Up. You need it up. You need it up, not down. You need it up. And you hold it up until you get right close to the ground. Then you swipe back. All right? Your leg is so low, bro. Look how low your leg is. You see, let me see. How can I? Your leg is so low, bro. The only way for you to jump further is if you do that bound that I just showed you in the stick figure, all 3 jumps. Right before your leg hits the ground, it needs to be up. The knee needs to be up, bro. All right? Let's see this. I need some technique workouts. Any help? Well, I can't verbally give you a technique workout, bro. How do you think that's going to happen? But let's watch this video. Sheesh. It's so blurry. Okay, I actually like the second phase. The second phase, you got more hang time than the first. Like I said, the keyword is hang time, guys. So when you're actually jumping, I need you to think, all right? I am trying to stay in the air for as long as possible. Okay? I'm trying to stay in the air for as long as possible. So when you're doing your first phase, you're so flat, bro. It's like you're so flat. Why are you even running from that far away? It's almost embarrassing to run from. Look how far you're running from, bro. And look at your first phase. Like, what's the point of even running from that far if that's going to be your first phase? Why don't you explode off of it and act like you're running for a reason? For real. Explode off of it, bro. Jump further. Like, you need to jump further and higher to start off. Shout out my guy, Jason. All right, so let's watch this video. Female long jumper, the number one thing is the arms and the legs need to be aggressive. Look at this. Hold up. This is what I want y'all to see, all right? This needs to be arm back. Here, forward. Here, out. Here, out. Over-exaggerating the arms. It looks like you're jogging when you're sprinting. You're moving your arms look like you're jogging. Like you're obviously running fast, but I'm saying it like you're moving your arms and your legs so short of a distance that it's like you could jog with that movement. Your arms need to spread out. Why are they so tucked in? Like you're holding a dumbbell, kind of doing like a bench press or something. You need to think of this. The when your arms are out, right? What's gonna happen is now you can pull the wind with you. You see how long that is? You can pull the wind with you. The wind. When you swipe your arm down and you swipe your leg down, the wind. That's what you need to think. So I want you to extend this arm out here. Extend this arm out here. Use your arms. Swing back and forth. And I promise you, you will jump so much further. Because look at this. Look at this takeoff. Your arm is tucked like this. You want your arms like this. They're bent. They cannot be bent. They need to be way more straight. You see this angle? That is from the beginning to the end. From the beginning to the end, and I guarantee you your PR. You'll PR. You'll be so excited when you PR, it's not even funny. You'll be so excited when you PR because that's how much it's changing the way you jump. You know what I'm saying? You can't be that tight. You got to get loose. You got to get loose. Let's go. Okay, let's look at this. I'm trying to pause it at the right spot. Why is it doing that though to me? All right, so this is what I'm seeing. Your knee needs to stay up. I know you're running off the board. You want to run off the board, but I could tell by the way you're jumping that you're running from so far away, but you're not even using the speed. The only way to use the speed is if you jump higher so you can be in the air longer. Guys, the higher you jump, the longer you'll be in the air, especially if you have speed and you're starting from so far back. There's no reason of starting far back if you're gonna jump so flat. You know what I'm saying? You need to jump up, up, up in the air. And that's from swinging your leg. That's from swinging your knee, your heel up higher than your belly button and holding it. No more of this hitch kick. Because every time you do this hitch kick, all you're doing is using your speed and no bounce. All the hitch kick does is speed and no bounce. And unless you're running what those Olympians are running, there's no reason for you to just try to use speed. There's no reason for you to just try to use speed. You got to use your bounce. I'm telling you. You're going to see a difference. You got to practice it, though, for real. You got to practice it. I'm telling you. All right, so let's go, Chris. Sheesh. All right, so we live in this, John. I actually want to be able to see myself on YouTube while we're doing this as well. So let me see if I could do that. Like, how can I not see myself? Okay, boom. Yeah, I can't see myself. All right, I got it. Okay, so looking at this video, let's see. What is this, triple jump, I'm guessing? He's dipping. Now, it looks like your first phase, for some reason, it looks like your first phase is hindered by something. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. All right, so I want you guys to notice this. You see how straight your leg is, bro? I understand you're running off the board. I understand everyone wants to run off the board. But the longer you keep your knee up, the higher. The longer you keep your knee up when you're jumping, I'm telling you, the further you will jump. You don't need your leg. You guys are running off the board. That's why your leg is straight. You need your knee up here, bro. You need your knee up here. Keep it up there. Then cycle. The reason why your first phase is as not far as it should be is because you're running off of it. You're making it as quick as possible. Why don't you hang out a bit for in the air? Why don't you hang out in the air? Are you scared? Are you scared that you don't have the bounce? That's why you're like, no, let me put my foot down. Let me put my foot down just in case I fall on my face. I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't have bounce. So I know I'm coming down quick. As soon as I go up, I know I'm coming down quick. So let me just put my foot out there. Let me show you something right here, all right? This is where your foot needs to stay at until you're down here. You're going to PR from that alone. Keep your knee up. When it cycles like this, keep it up. Keep it up for just a second longer, all right? I'm telling you, I say jokes while I'm doing this review, but I'm telling you that listen to the advice. I promise you, you're going to go up. Shout out to you, 45-2 at 15 years old. Shout out to you. All right, let's see this video. I actually love her jump because it shows that she's jumping. You know what I'm saying? It shows that she's jumping. But now what needs to happen is she needs to get loose. All right, I'm going to show y'all. And it's with everyone. You see how her foot is just straight? You see how the foot is just straight? It needs to be bent. Let me tell you something. If your foot is straight, then your heel, let me show you where her heel is. Like there. Her heel is right here. That's her heel. It's going to be broken because she's landing heel first. What you need right here is your knee to be bent so that this angle creates a spring. When you land like this and your body is here, arms back here, leg here, swinging the knee up, you're going to go forward. And I don't mean out in front of you, by the way. I don't mean out in front of you. But you just, guys, you got to try to keep your knee up for a little bit longer, yo. You got to try to keep your knee up for a little bit longer. Let's look at this. Let's look. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. These is the first phases that I'm talking about, y'all. Now, for real, he needs to get more speed, I'll say. Because this height on the first phase, guys, this height on the first phase is exactly what you need. Don't send me any more videos unless you're this high on the first phase, all right? Don't send me any more videos unless you're this high on the first phase, because I'm going to just tell you to get higher, bro. What are you scared of? What are you scared of? You scared of you're going to break your leg? You scared of you're going to break your leg, then do a different sport, bro. You're already landing on one foot, bro. You might as well go all out. I'm telling you. So, sorry, I didn't really do a correction to your form, but I can tell by this right here. Look, you're reaching. Leg is straight. Leg is straight. Heel is down. Ankle breaker. Broken. That's what's going to happen. You need to keep the knee up, bro. You're doing a second phase for 3 jumps. That's what you're doing. I don't know what this is. Like, I'm just trying to land on one foot so I can break my knee. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this is. It's like you guys are like preparing to land, not jump. If you're preparing to jump, your knee is up. You guys are preparing to land. How often should I be doing the at-home workouts and when? You should be doing the at-home workouts during off-season 5 days a week. You should be doing them during the season 3 days a week. Before championship season, before the championship meet, 2 weeks before, don't do any of them. You should be already good by then. All right, so let's look at this. What is this? Long jump, triple jump. Let's look. Oh, he dipping. Jesus Christ. Let me tell you something, bro. We gonna go back. I'm gonna get you right. All right? I like the aggressiveness. That's what we need. It don't look like you scared, but I'm gonna tell you something right here that is gonna take your first phase out. Yo, I'm not gonna correct usually y'all third or second phase until we get the first phase better. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. Look at this. How do you guys even expect to jump if your leg is straight like this? How do you guys expect to jump if your leg is straight like this? You know that in order to jump, your knee has to be bent, right? Your knee should be up here at this point. Let me explain something. If you guys watch any of my videos, yes, you will see my leg in this angle at some point. That's when it's underneath me. So look at this. It'll be up here. My leg will be up here and like this this angle, but it's still up. So then when it's up, I hold it longer, then I swipe that down. So you have kind of the right angle, but your knee needs to be up more. You're too high above the ground for you to be swiping down at it right now, bro. So hold your knee up higher. And then what's going to happen is your second phase. I don't know who taught you this one arm thing, bro. That's only females jump like that. You need to jump with 2 arms, bro. Why are you jumping with 1 arm? That alone is going to get you higher. You want your knee up. Your knee's up, but it's not up, bro. It's up, but it's not up. And I know you didn't try to jump up. You tried to jump this way. All right? Now, listen, I do be joking. Like I'm telling you, I do be joking when I'm giving these film reviews, but I be dead serious. The exactly what I'm saying as far as advice, be dead serious. You know what I'm saying? So don't take anything else. Like, listen to that advice. I'm telling you, I'm not playing games when it comes to the advice. You're jumping out. You have so much speed, you need to jump up. You have so much speed, you need to jump up, bro. You're going to carry the speed, bro. Why are you running from so far if you're just going to jump out? It's like you guys are trying to get faster when you jump. And I don't want to say that's bad, but you're not using any balance. You guys are just using straight speed. Why? What's the point of that? It's not even fun. Why are you a jumper if you're just going to use straight speed? Okay. Now, I don't know why the first phase looks like your leg is just leaning behind you. I gotta see this. Hold up. Let's pause it on the first phase. Okay, I see it. Look at this, bro. The only way you're gonna jump, I'm only giving you this piece of advice, bro. The only way you're gonna jump further is if your knee is like that. Do you see this? What the heck is this? Who is watching your film that allowed this to happen? You're literally doing a butt kick at the board. Nobody, no coach who's ever had bounce will ever see this. Look at the angle. Bro, where are you jumping? You need to be here. So the heel doesn't come up. The heel comes from here straight up like that. What you're doing is a natural movement, all right? This is natural, what you're doing. We need it unnatural. Triple jump is unnatural, bro. It's unnatural for you to do this. Your knee needs to be up like that, all right? And foot out. Heel, lead with the heel like that, all right? That's how you're swinging. Not like this. You're swinging like this, all right? Let's go. Sheesh. First time from 40 board. How can I improve? Why is it the first time from your 40 board? Was that the only option? Okay, let's see this. It looks like the same thing from here, bro. Like, what? Like, why is your leg like, why is this? Do you see this? Why is, like, bro, the board you just took off from the board is right here. And your foot that you jumped off is already about to cross your body. So that means you had no extension from the board. No extension. You guys just keep running off the board. You guys just keep using your speed. Keep using your speed. Just run the 100. If you want to use your speed, just run the 100, bro. But it's like none of you guys are using your bounce. And I want to know why. Why aren't you jumping? That's the angle we need. The 90-degree angle at the board. That's what we need, guys. All right. I'm showing y'all. So, by the way, just the split in the air, I'm showing you guys, and I'm hoping you understand from this advice, from looking at your film, why you should not be like this. If I told you to jump as far as possible, I don't know why you would have it to where your heel is going to just smack the ground. I don't know if you guys don't watch your film maybe at this slow motion, but your heel is broken now. I'm talking from experience, guys, so don't think that I'm just like making fun of people. I'm not doing that. I'm talking from experience. I did this, so I want to make sure you guys don't do this. This is the angle that you want at this point in time, and then you're going to boom. All right? It looks like you got bounce, but you got to put it, you got to, look, all right, you hit. I mean, last piece of advice. Why are your elbows out there? Because you're not actually using your arms now. Your elbows need to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a forward and back motion. I don't know, like, look, you see your arms out here? Your arms need to be so more closer to your body, but like, you know what I'm saying? Not bent, like how yours are like kind of bent. Like, it just, you're just, the arms are out here, bro. They need to be closer to your body. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. This is the best last phase that I've seen from any kid who sent a video. This clearly shows this kid is trying to jump up. Wow. Thank you guys for jumping. Thank you guys for jumping. Well, thank you for jumping. No one else jumps. You're the only jumper. Why is everyone else out? You guys are jumping out, but he's jumping up. He ran so his speed could take him out. Look what happens when he jumps up. Boom. You see that? Do you see how high he is in the air, bro? Look at this. That's what you want, because then with more speed, he's just going to fly through the air. All right? With more speed, he's just going to fly through the air. Now, of course, you could have had way more distance, you know what I'm saying? But with more speed, if you're jumping up like you are right now, shout out to the freshman. He a freshman? Come on, bro. No way a freshman doing better than y'all. A freshman on our team, by the way. That's what I mean, freshman on our team. He didn't even start the warm-up yet. All right, so what is this, a comment in here? Worked on getting up instead of getting out. Okay. It's going to look like this. That's good. That's good. Let me see this. Hold up. Hold up. Are we doing triple jump? Hold up. Sorry. I'm going to get you right, bro. I think it's doing this on purpose. Yeah, it is doing this on purpose. It's not going to let me pause it. So that's very good. Instead of when your knee goes up, it goes right back down, bro. If we just keep replaying this, we can see your knee go up and it doesn't hold up. It swings up and then just swings right back. You got to hold it up, bro. You scared to fall in the sand or something, bro? You know what I'm saying? You scared to fall in the sand? I can't even see that video. I think we already did these reviews. I think we did all of these videos already. Let's see this. I'm sorry if we didn't do these videos already, but